Hey guys, it's Whipjaggle. Today, I'm going to go over my farm method for filling at least the first step of the Sleeper Simulant Catalyst. The Sleeper Simulant can be attained from any of the chests in the Prestige Spire of Stars. So last night, we decided to go in for the first time, see if we could get it to increase our team's DPS, because one of the things on there is an increased charge rate or a decreased charge time. So that's going to help a lot with DPS, and it's just awesome. You know, the Catalyst is great. So we went in there with 5 people. We decided to, because it was Prism, and we're a big no thank you on going any farther with that. We decided to do the entrance and the jumping puzzle and get those 3 chests total, 1 in the entrance and 2 in the jumping puzzle. And 3 of the 5 team members got the Catalyst in the first run there. Now, I'm not saying it drops at a 60% rate, but I think it's a pretty generous drop rate. So it's worth going through with your characters, at least through the first 3, and seeing what you can get. But you probably know that if you're on this video. It's a could be a very decent drop rate. We did go through a couple other times, and I don't think anybody got it there. Maybe one person got it then, but you know how RNG is. So once you get it, the first quest step, unfortunately for some of you, requires all 3 Ikalos weapons. So you need the shotgun, the sniper rifle, and the SMG. And it just requires kills on those, but it requires quite a few. Okay, so if you don't have them, obviously you need to go get them. You can work on the ones you do have or whatever, but you do need to farm and go get them. Luckily, it was a sniper rifle week, so we went and farmed it, and I ended up getting my sniper rifle last night so I could continue. You need roughly 1,000 kills for the shotgun and the sniper rifle. At least that's what they're saying, and that seems right to me because I was getting 10% chunks with this method per activity that I was doing, and you do them really quickly. I'll explain that in a second. And then for the SMG, though, I think you need 2,000 kills, and that jives because the same activity only gave me 5% on the SMG. I thought I was doing something wrong. I thought maybe the method that I'm about to explain was causing it to not do it. So what I do is I go to escalation protocol. Okay. Escalation protocol level 1, and I go all the way up to the ogre. And that is just an absolute ton of ads. But in order to do that and not get messed with by blueberries, I set the date back. You go into your PS menu and you set the date back to a prior day, and that will give you Mars to yourself. You have to make sure to click on it when you change the date. You can't just back out of it. But when you do that, it gives you Mars all to yourself. So that then you go there, you start an escalation protocol, and an important note is that you don't have to actually use the weapon. So you don't have to use the submachine gun, the shotty, or the whatever. You just need to have it equipped. You also don't even have to have the sleeper equipped. And then when I started thinking about that, I'm like, wait a second, did nades and all that other stuff do it? Yeah, they do. And then I realized, oh my God, I can just insurmountable Skullfort. Now, for those of you that know me, know I'm a big insurmountable Skullfort fan. I think it was the best Titan exotic for the situations that it pertained to in the game, 100%. Not only does it grant your shoulder charge right back to you, and give you health as soon as you get a kill with it, so you can shoulder charge over and over. But an intrinsic perk to it is, I believe anyway, unless it's something I'm missing, but it gives you a ton of nade energy as well. So you're rocking around crushing stuff, and you're getting your nades over and over. So this is like the best ad clear for those little thralls, and those thralls count. Each one of those count. So as I'm going, I just crush everything, and I'm about to show you that. I'm just going to go in and show you how I'm doing it. I'm also going to explain sort of how to build your shoulder charge up really well. Give you a little tutorial on that too, in case you haven't used it too much. But it's just absolutely one of the best ad clearing. If you get good at it, it's super good in Gambit too for clearing those ads super quickly. Meta, shortly after Gambit came out, was a couple of striker titans just smashing everything. I was already doing that right away. That was the first thing I went in with, and I was crushing ads, and I was just like a moat machine. My teammates were picking them up and going. But anyway, let's get in there real quick, and I'll show you what's going on. show you what's going on. Let's go down to Glacial. Kind of show you what I'm talking about with the shoulder charge buildup real quick. There's methods you can use. You jump in the air and then you burst really quickly. And as soon as you burst that secondary, it seems to bring that wind up super fast. I can build my shoulder charge up in like 12 feet. Another thing that I've been incorporating lately is a slide to a shoulder charge to if one of them's backing away from me as fast as I can run. They're really hard to catch up to sometimes. Or there's other situations where it's really handy because you can shoulder charge in the 90-degree, you know, and stuff. But I just thought I'd pop this video. I was doing this farm method and I thought, man, I need to show some people this. I haven't seen anybody do a video on this, but granted, I haven't seen all the videos. I usually come up with my own kind of way. Anyway, it's not like I've been inspecting all the videos or whatever, but so when you're doing this and you're coming from a dead start, you give yourself a burst and you can literally build up your shoulder charge that quickly. So it's super handy for when something's chasing you. You can turn around, you can 180 turn around and smack it from, you know, something that's chasing you while still traveling the direction away from it. This guy's annoying. So in other words, it's a way for you to turn completely around and smack somebody that's chasing you, either in Crucible or an ad is behind you and you got to keep moving away from it. If you just ran and tried to like turn around and stuff, it's that slow. And if you just get used to that little jet, just spam that little jet button and it will continue to give it to you over and over. And you'll see how effective it is here in a second. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I just wanted to get this video out quick and not babble too long here. But yeah, so since I have the SMG equipped, it's going to get all the credits for all these kills. So I like to group these guys up. I did a Sunshot video where I did this too, and I shot one shot in there and it just blew the whole pack up. I'm going to probably do something with the Graviton because it's a little trickier when they're spread out like this. That's kind of what you want to do with the Graviton because you need to get those seeker kills, not the initial explosion kills. Really. And you can utilize the slide as well. You know, and you can slide like 90 degrees, you know? It can slide. See that? I mean, the slide helps you like duck under their shots too. I've been doing that a lot lately. Been helping with some stuff. Helps you increase the distance as well if something's out of like shoulder charge range. You know, it doubles your shoulder charge range almost. What? Where'd he go? Huh, alright. Thought there was another one there. Yeah. I mean, I just go through this EP. I'm going to go up to the Ogre. I'm going to go up to the Ogre. It's really hard to do a live com. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm pretty new to doing these vids too, but you know, I really felt like this method could help some folks get it really quickly. I've seen some like going to Nessus, and there's a couple of spots there where you get, you know, a pretty good spawn of ads and stuff. I just don't feel like you're going to do anything to get as many kills as this. And the other thing is you can't. Oh, I see what's up. You can't. Sorry, I'm losing my... Let me focus here. I'm going to get cucked if I don't. See that method right there? I just slid under those guys' shots. That's another benefit to that, to doing that. I completely lost my train of thought. I apologize. It's really hard to do these and stay focused. I just did that method, so we're fine. Like I did the little burst right there. Even when you're up against something and you're not moving forward, it will still charge. If you play around with it a little bit, you know, you're going to start getting good at it, and it will really start helping you out. So right now, we just brought the Ogre out. I'm going to kill these couple of guys right here. See if I can clean up any more little guys. There we go. And then we're outie. We're outie 5,000. That's it. I think the ogre will only count for 1 kill, so I'm literally going to open up and fast travel up to Braytech. Not sure how many minutes that was, but it's very quick, right? Like that only, I'm guessing 3 minutes, something like that. And we probably got about 100 kills there because I was getting 10% chunks on what people are saying is 1,000 kills. So in that time, you should be done in about a half an hour with each one, or, you know, a little travel time and stuff like that included. You should be, it should take you maybe 45 minutes or something like that to complete each gun, which I think is going to be a lot faster than a lot of the other methods. So hopefully this has helped you. The second step of the sleeper quest, just so you know, is to do the chests and oracles in the Whisper mission, which is what I'm going to do after I get done here. And then the third step, third and final, is I believe 500 kills with the Sleeper Simulant. Now, that method right there is what I'm thinking. If this ends up working, I'm going to make another video on it, and I'll try to update the description in this video with, yes, it works, definitely do this, but here's the plan. So you saw me kind of group the thrall up. I can get them in a pretty tight pack when I run around in a circle around them. That's how I did the Sunshot vid, etc. But what I noticed when I was on my Night Stalker is when you kind of gather them up like that and they're all together, and then you go and viz, they run to the spot that you were, and then they pack up in like a 6 foot around circle. There's just like 40 or 50 of them in this whole circle. And what I'm going to do is bank shot a sleeper shot into that pack, and if this works, I should be able to get, you know, a lot of kills. You only have to get 500. I mean, I could get like 20 kills in one shot like that, and then you could just travel back and forth. So I'll do a video showing that if that works well. But yeah, that's it. Just Skullfort, crush stuff. You could use Thunderlord, you could use whatever, but you know, level 1 escalations with all those thralls and stuff are just fantastic for building these things. So just wanted to show you the method. Appreciate you guys stopping by, and we'll see you in the next one.